You can cause an interference of your future. You can change your future simply by sustaining a feeling, imagining something that you want as already having it, and then fall asleep with it. Because what you fall asleep with controls your life. That's what creates your reality. And it controls everyone's reality. What you fall asleep with every single night, or whenever you fall asleep, that's what controls, that's what creates. So whatever feeling you go to sleep with is going to impress into the subconscious mind and be created into your world. And you have the power to change it. You have the privilege of actually changing your future simply by imagining something that you want and then falling asleep with it. It's that simple, guys. Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is The Power of Awareness by Neville Goddard. We are in Chapter 11, Interference. And as always, I'm going to give you my narrative right along with this. And I went through and highlighted some spots that really jumped out at me that I want to expound upon. Let's go ahead and jump right into this. You are free to choose the concept you will hold of yourself. I'm going to read that one more time. You are free to choose. You are free to choose the concept you will accept of yourself. So that the version of yourself you're not happy with, you have the power of intervention. You have the power to change that right now by imagining and then sustaining the feeling of being someone else and falling asleep with it. It's that simple. You want to change it, you can do it. But it's up to you to actually try and attempt to change the version of yourself, the feeling, and then fall asleep with it. That's all it's going to take for you to do. That's it. This is the power that enables you to alter the course of your future. The process of rising from your present concept to a higher concept of yourself is the means of all true progress in life, of existence. The higher concept is waiting for you to incarnate it in the world of experience. It's waiting for you. This higher concept is waiting for you to act, to assume it, to believe it, and you don't even need to believe it. All you have to do is assume it, assume the feeling of it, and then fall asleep with it. What you fall asleep with controls your world. It is the creator of everything. It is the controller of everything. Everything you do, everything I do, that's what controls it. Is the subconscious mind. Is what you fall asleep with. Okay? Now, unto him that is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all that we ask or think, according to the power that worketh in us, unto him be glory. Ephesians 3:20. Him that is able to do more than you. This is Neville Goddard interpreting this Bible verse. Okay, so him that is able to do more than you ask or think is your imagination. Okay, and the power that worketh in us is your attention. So it's your attention and imagination. So you have to go in your imagination and use the muscle of your mind to hold your attention on the feeling and sustain the feeling. That's the only thing you need to be focused on. That's the only work you need to put in, is to develop your attention, is to develop the muscle of the mind and to focus your attention on the feeling without it drifting away and thinking about something else in your life. Drift it back, keep it there. Understanding imagination to him that is able to do all that you ask. And attention to be the power by which you create your world. Attention to be the power by which you create your world. You can now build your ideal world, or your dream world. You can now build your dream world with your attention, your developed muscle of the mind, and your imagination all by yourself, what you fall asleep with. That's it. Imagine yourself to be the ideal you dream of and desire. Remain attentive, sustain the feeling. In other words, remain attentive or sustain the feeling to this imagined state. And as fast as you completely feel that you are already this ideal, it will manifest itself as reality in your world. So as soon as you can sustain the feeling of already having whatever it is, whatever you want to do, be, or have, or the new version of yourself that you're trying to create, when you can remain attentive to that feeling and then fall asleep with it, you land it one time, you've got it. It'll happen. It'll happen every single time. All you need is one time. One time. I like to do it more than one time just to make sure that I get it. But all you need is to fall asleep one time with the feeling, the actual 100% feeling that you are that thing that the dream desired as an accomplished fact, and it's yours. He is in the world, and the world was made by him, and the world knew him not. John 1:10. The mystery hid from the ages, Christ in you, the hope of glory. Colossians 1:26-27. The he in the first of these quotations is your imagination. As previously explained, there is only one substance. There's only one substance, okay? And that's consciousness. Substance is consciousness, okay? There's only one substance, and that substance is consciousness. Your world is consciousness, and consciousness is within you. So your world is just a hologram pushed out, which is consciousness. It is your imagination which forms this substance into concepts. It is your imagination which forms this substance into concepts, which concepts are then manifested as conditions, circumstances, and physical objects. It is your imagination which forms this substance into concepts, which concepts are then manifested as conditions, circumstances, and physical objects. Thus, imagination made your world. Everything you see was created by imagination within. Okay? This supreme truth, with but few exceptions, man is not conscious of. The mystery, Christ in you, referred to in the second quotation, is your imagination by which your world is molded. The hope of glory is your awareness of the ability to rise to perpetually to higher levels. The hope of glory is your awareness of the ability to rise to higher levels, okay? That's the hope of glory, your awareness. That's all you got to do. Awareness of the ability. All you have to do is grow your awareness of your ability to actually sustain a feeling and what consciousness is, your awareness of what consciousness is and your ability to create. That's it. That's how you get to higher levels. Okay, so Christ is not to be found in history. Christ is not to be found in history, okay, nor in external forms. Christ is not to be found in history, nor in external forms. You find Christ only when you become aware of the fact that your imagination is the only redemptive power. You find Christ only when you become aware of the fact that your imagination is the only redemptive power. When this is discovered, the towers of dogma will have heard the trumpets of truth, and like the walls of Jericho, crumble to dust. All right, guys, we got chapter 12, subjective control. Next, we will be getting in that tomorrow. Let me give you a little recap here. Let's go back over this. You are free to choose the concept you will hold of yourself. You have that choice, and you have the knowledge now because you're watching these videos. You have the knowledge, so you know what to do. You absolutely know what to do. All you have to do is imagine this something that you want and sustain that feeling. Imagine it. Bring your senses in, make it real to you, and then get that feeling that as if it's already done, and then fall asleep. It's that easy. But you got to develop your attention on the thing, on the feeling of that desired result being accomplished, and then fall asleep. What you go to sleep with controls your life. That's the subconscious mind. You can alter the course of your future. Absolutely, completely. The higher concept is waiting for you to incarnate in the world of experience. Okay, so we got Ephesians 3:20. Imagination and the power that worketh in us is your attention. It is your attention. So your attention and imagination are how you create. That's all you need. That's absolutely it. And the subconscious mind is what you fall asleep with. And what you fall asleep with is the subconscious mind. And there's only one substance, and that's consciousness, guys. And we just opened up a course in Neville book. If you guys want to check that out, it is based on the power of awareness itself. And you can go check that out. I'll put the link in the description below. You guys can check that out if you would like to. Check out that course. It goes over the power of awareness completely, and I absolutely love it. So check that out, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Love you very much.